Welcome everyone to Drillionaire. This game is actually a bit closer to mine because I do know the devs. There are 3 of them and they're actually very close friends. But in this game, it's going to be a little more, I'll say a little grindy compared to others. However, it is still enjoyable, say if you have some free time. And I'd say I play this game a bit more than the devs too. At least I'll play in my spare time. They're more focused on currently creating new games, which I can also put their information in the description. So maybe you can go check out some of their other games such as Suits, a business RPG, and some of the newer ones which are coming out like Gamma 19, which I am actually waiting for. So what is Drillionaire? Essentially what it is you're going to be drilling with your character and your drill that you are given, and be drilling for resources that will give you money so that you can upgrade both your oil rigs, the boss statue, or maybe your drill in your case, or even an ore refinery, which we'll all get to later. So the point of the game in the end is essentially become a drillionaire. You want to be making money off of this, in the game at least, not in real life, sorry about that. Your long run end goal is essentially to finish this boss statue right here, and also eventually to get the final drill called the Drillionaire drill, or maybe even get all, it's up to you. Essentially where my cutoff is once I unlock everything and have everything. However, that will take some time. Well, down to the game aspect, you'll essentially drill down and, again, like I said earlier, be drilling for resources. You want to dodge the TNT, of course, as in the top left hand side you will have your health, and you want to avoid that at all costs, along with your fuel in the top right, which is how much time essentially you have to you run out of fuel, and you'll come to a stop and your run will be over. To get more fuel, it's either you upgrade your drill, or you also get the coal on your way down, which will give you 1 more fuel per coal. The fuel system is like some other systems to where you will use up, say on this drill, 50 fuel, and then you have a reserve, which is back at the main menu, of 300, which means I'll only be getting 6 runs until I have to wait for it to refill, or I can buy oil cans with some of the money that I earned on my drill down. Mind you might want to use your resources well, and it may be a bit more economical instead of just buying all the fuel and keep redoing this, and you'll eventually make it nowhere. At the end of the run, you'll be getting a final report of your time, the amount of cash you earned, the depth you went, and your final score. And in this case, I think I have hardly made it past a B+. I normally get a C or a D, just like real grades. Not actually. So what I was saying earlier, there are some things that you'll need to get the newer drills. When you go to purchase a drill, you'll get a cutoff to where you can only maybe get up to 1 or 2 drills up, and then it will say that the rest are locked or that you can't even purchase them. The reason for this is that you need to go and unlock the boss statue and put some money into that, which will then unlock more drills, and so on and so forth. So you do need to spend your money where the best will be. You don't want to go spend 50,000 on the drill, that then the next one's 75,000, but you can put it to maybe the boss statue and just unlock that next drill. Depends on what your preference is, just like any other game. Like I said earlier, there's the oil well, which will have your oil cache. In this case, what I said earlier was a lie that I had the 300. It was just an example, but I do have the 1,000 oil cache. And then you can upgrade this, of course, so you have more time, and it tells you how much oil you're making per minute. So that's how much you'll go back into the game with. Then there's the ore refinery. I haven't put a single dollar into this yet because it's 100,000 and it's hella expensive. However, what this is just like it shows there, the ore multiplier. So every ore you get, you'll get a multiplier that will upgrade how much money you get from every piece of ore. And I'll eventually get this. I'm saving up for it, but I'm also trying to get the next drill because I hate my drill. There are a few little Easter eggs you'll find in here. You're going to see that blimp up in the top left. Luckily, while my friends are the devs for this game, I did get to see some of the Easter eggs if you didn't misclick, or some of the bugs that used to be in here. Say if you click that blimp, it will explode. And you can make whatever jokes you want about that, but either way. Along with, on the left hand side, there will be another gentleman who explodes, and a few ducks that will make noises. You go ahead, poke around, see what you can find. I think there's only a few, but still. On the coming soon tab, just like I said with the duck's actually on there. It says 1.2.1 as of current date of making this video. It will be what they're coming out with soon. I don't know exactly what they're coming out with. I might update the description after this video comes out because they don't even know I'm making the video. But we'll find out what comes soon. They're more than likely they're going to focus on their current games that they're working on and then come back to that. Or maybe even work on a few other games after these and then come back. Eventually they will more than likely come back though to Drillionaire, or at least an update. In the shop, there are a few things like I said before. You can upgrade your drills or just purchase a new drill. Usually just purchasing a new drill, which is your upgrade. I'm currently stuck on the basic drill, which is not too bad, but eventually, like I said before, you want to get to the Drillionaire drill or whichever one's the best for you. There are power-ups such as rotation, shield, and speed up. I normally use the speed up or shield. I don't usually use the rotation because I feel like I'm going to get screwed. But as they sound like, the rotation will spin your entire drill around so you get more area, your shield prevents you from getting damaged, and then your speed up will just speed you up at the start for a little bit. In the fuel tab, there will be only one thing. It will be oil. For 1,000 apiece, it will give you 100 gallons of oil, so you can go down, and if you're being efficient on how much oil you get and how much money you can get, you can maybe just balance it out, and you won't have to wait to drop down with your drill and wait time for your oil refinery to refill. The drones are a little helpful and probably later on when your drill speeds up or anything like that, or depending if you're already annoyed by the TNT, but what it does is reduces the amount of TNT. Luckily, they put in descriptions to make it simple for you. So there's the special drill tab. I didn't even know this was an actual tab or anything, if this was a joke at first, until later on as I played the game a bit more and I got an update. There's the candy cane drill, the dreidel drill, and the Christmas tree drill. These all have the same amount of lives at 6, fuel at 350, and speed at 6, and all cost $250,000. They're kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to use them. I'm probably going to focus on the main ones and then go back and get the special drills, or I don't know. I still have yet to be able to put in enough time to get really far into this. However, I do play it in my spare time, say if I'm just walking down the street. You know what will be good? Drillionaire. Let's play it. A few things you'll notice as well when you do drop down, which I didn't mention before, was that as you drop, you'll see that your little character drops in the middle and will get into the drill, so he can drill down. And of course, as you get hit, he'll get damaged and shake until you explode. And then sadly, he explodes as well with you. Well, that's really it for Drillionaire. I don't have anything else in mind. I will leave, like I said before, all the information of the devs that I have, such as their Twitter or their main page on Steam or whatever they have. I don't know. I do know they have a Twitter, so I'll link that down in the description. If there's anything you guys want from the devs, please leave it in the description or go to their Twitter and tell them. If I do see it in mine, though, and you're not messing around and you're actually being genuine on what to put maybe in the game in the coming soon tab, I'll let them know. They're more than likely going to watch this video as well, so they will probably look into the comments. But again, I hope you enjoyed on this new segment of doing the app reviews. This one was a little more biased as the devs are my friends. However, I am, like I said, one of the very few, including the devs, who don't play this game as much. I probably play this game the most out of the people who play the game or have ever had it downloaded. So again, I hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoy the new review section on this channel. I'll probably be trying to do a bit more reviews, but still doing the normal gameplay of having funny moments. But again, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you can go make your millions on Drillionaire.